neighbors.
成为新时代的商贸
They have become
大道
trading routes
驿站，
and staging posts of the new era.
机场构建“一带一路”立体
First,
互联互通网络。
building a multi-dimensional Belt and Road connectivity network.
中方将加快推进
China will speed up
中欧班列
high-quality development of the China-Europe Railway Express,
参与跨里海
participate
国
in the
际运输走
Trans-Caspian
廊建设，
International Transportation Corridor,
办好中欧班列国
host
际合
the
作论
China-Europe
坛，
Railway Express Cooperation Forum,
会同各方搭建
and
以
make joint
铁路
efforts to build a
公路
new
直
logistics
达运
corridor
输为支撑
across
的
the Eurasian
亚
continent,
欧大陆
linked by direct
物流
railway
新通道，
and road transportation.
积极推进丝路海运
We will vigorously integrate
港航贸一
ports,
体化发展，
shipping, and trading services under
加
the
快
Silk Road
陆海
Maritime,
新通道，
and
空
accelerate
中
the building
丝绸之
of the
路
new
建设，
international land-sea trade corridor and the air Silk Road.
中方将创建丝
China
路
will
电商
establish
合作先行
pilot
区，
zones for Silk Road
同
e-commerce
更多国
cooperation,
家商签
enter into
自由
free
贸
trade
易协
agreements
定，
and investment protection treaties
投资保护
with
协定，
more countries.
全面取消制造业领域
We will
外
remove
资准入
all
限
restrictions
制措施，
on foreign investment access in the manufacturing
主
sector.
动对照国际高
In
标
light
准
of
经贸规
international
则，
high standard economic and trade
深入
rules,
推进
we will further
跨境
advance
服务贸易和
high standard
投资
opening up
高
in
水平开
cross-border
放，
service trade and investment,
扩大数字产品
expand
等市
market
场准
access
入，
for digital and other products,
深入国有企业、数字经
and
济、
deepen reform
知识产
in
权、
areas including
政
the
府采购
state-owned
等领域改
enterprises,
革。
digital economy, intellectual property,
中
and
方将
government
每
procurement.
年举办
China will
全
hold
球数字贸
the
易博
Global
览会，
Digital Trade Expo annually.
未来5年，即2024
In the
年
next
至
5 years,
2028年，
that is 2024
中
to
国
2028,
货物贸易、服务贸
China's
易
total
进
trade
口额、
in
进
goods
出
and
口额
services
有望
is
累
expected
计
to
超过
exceed
32万亿美
$32
元
trillion
和5万亿美
and
元，
$5 trillion, respectively.
已经是140多个
China
国
has
家和
become
地区的
a main trading
主要贸
partner
易伙伴，
of more than 140 countries
是
and
越来越多
territories
国家的
and a
主要
primary source
投
of
资来
investment
源地。
for more and more countries.
无论是中国对外投资，还
Both
是外
Chinese
国对
investment
华投
overseas
资，
and foreign
都
investment
彰
in
显
China
了友谊和合
have
作，
boosted friendship,
体现着
cooperation,
信心
confidence,
和希望。
and hope.
Many developing countries are confronting dramatic financial challenges, drowning in debt, and without fiscal space to implement the Sustainable Development Goals. It is time to make the global financial architecture truly global and fit for the 21st century. At last month's SDG Summit, world leaders endorsed a commitment to reforming the global financial architecture to make it reflect the world economy of today, not the one of 1945. And leaders also agreed that we can take action right now to promote effective debt relief mechanisms, including by ensuring that countries are not locked into unsustainable debt and channeling emergency financial support towards those countries that need it most. And leaders also supported an SDG stimulus of $500 billion per year. Now, in this context, dramatic context for the developing countries, the relevance of the Belt and Road Initiative is undeniable. It has included nearly $1 trillion in cumulative investments across more than 3,000 projects around the world.
I have no doubt that such reforms we are witnessing in the global fora will extend to include African countries as permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. It has been said that the flapping of the wings of a butterfly can be felt on either side of the world. The African continent in particular has suffered the consequences of the climate crisis as well as interstate conflict in other parts of the world. As a result, we cannot be idle observers in forums that affect our common well-being since they shape our fate. Excellencies, we recognize that peace and development are two sides of the same coin. They are mutually reinforcing. Inclusive and equitable growth is essential to sustain peace, and a culture of peace is essential to enabling sustainable growth. Initiatives like the BRI, when fully implemented to potential, invariably foster peaceful development. The power of integration resides in enabling schemes that bring people closer to intimate knowledge and understanding of one another. Infrastructure used to bridge rather than divide offers value and builds trust. In a world full of barriers, I call upon all of us to build bricks to connect metaphorically as well as literally.